Without your love, like wouldn't be a thing. Never feel that I gave you. If you want my love, girl, you got to choose. B-L-A-Y, if you play with me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. B-L-A-Y, if you play with me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. Play at your own risk, girl. Play at your own risk. I'm telling you, play at your own risk, girl. Play at your own risk. I will be true. B-L-A-Y, if you play me, it's at your risk. I'll set you free. B-L-A-Y, if you play me, it's at your risk. I'll set you free. I thought I had a woman that's fine. Now I gotta watch you all the time. If you think you're so outside, I'll take you to the top, and then I'll let you drop. Now you hold me like a foot that goes straight. I love without your love, like wouldn't be a thing. Never feel that I gave you abuse. If you want my love, girl, you got to let your love, girl. Let your love, I'm telling you, let your love, girl. Let your love,
Welcome. This is Orange and Orange Swag Sports Network. As soon as the Jackson State men and Mississippi Maga Valley Delta Devils come on, I will be bringing you the game. We're waiting on them to clean up the court and all that other good stuff. As you've seen, Jackson State women left no doubt. And salute to the Jackson State women again. I cannot emphasize enough, when you lose a head coach and a bunch of players like that, and you turn around and win 9 conference games so far, and they continue. Hey, Texas Southern is the standard right now for the women's game. So you got to get in the props too, but salute the Jackson State women, man. And how y'all doing today? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Hope y'all got y'all something to drink, got you something to chill out with. Join your Uncle Owen. We're going to watch a little basketball and eat. I got some blue crabs boiling, and then we going to go to bingo. No, I can't miss that Obino, man. So y'all check on in with us, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, man. Y'all hit that thing on, y'all hit that like button on there, brother. Some people had called Trump signs at the game. Yo, Sonic Boom, no way. No way. I wish I could have seen that, man. Oh, man, that's something to see. Hey, I'm never gonna disrespect any of those student athletes or any of those band members, but they administration and that band leader, hell with them. But not the students now. I will never do that to them children, man. Well, young adults. They're not children, young adults. I do apologize for saying that. And I'm glad you brought that up, man. Where's my thing at? I'm glad you brought that up, man. And I'll be less than a man, and not to. I'm glad you brought up Trump. Yesterday in Lincoln's Heights near Cincinnati, and this is why I try to get people to understand. Also, Elon Musk has destroyed the Department of Education. He said it's over with. HBCUs, we #1. We on their target list. But yesterday in Cincinnati, in Lincoln Heights, this is what happened. I think I got my homegirl video. I've been, man. It's very valuable.
Decides to show up in a U-Haul with covered faces and those Yahtzee flags doing that Yahtzee salute. But I want you to wait till the end to see how our people responded.
This is yesterday. This is 2025 in the United States of America. This is who, these are Trump supporters. This is who MAGA Valley went to perform for. So Valley, if you watching or listening, this is for you. This is what you went up there and danced for. Look at this. This is near a historical black neighborhood called Lincoln Heights in Cincinnati, Ohio. Look at it. Nazi salute. Look at it. That's that Elon Musk salute, ain't it?
Yeah!
Pussy!
This is really.
My boy got the flag. Burn that motherfucker. Oh, God. Yeah!
Look at it.
Burn that shit.
Took that Nazi flag, and then they burned it.
Run your motherfuckers on.
Then when we come together, we don't play.
Everybody got the strap.
You right.
Actually, get back in the car, Lay. Get back in the car.
That's the U-Haul they got out of. Put them back in the back of it. That's the U-Haul they got out of.
They got guns and shit.
Yeah, they do.
Everybody need to be posted up with their guns.
It's over with. They shutting that shit down.
Yeah, shut it down. Put them on that.
Yeah, they rolling up on bicycles. You know it's time to fight, baby. When you roll up on a bike.
Like they jumped out of it. Look at him. He pulling over there to get him. Yeah, get him.
Oh, that's crazy. They gonna keep up.
That's what they came in. Put them back in.
I want to say that I am proud of them. I am proud of them for coming together to rid their neighborhood of that evil, as we have always did. We heard about the boat brawl a few years ago, and even Tupac said, he said, we may fight amongst each other, but I promise you this, we'll tear this, get us pissed. With Trump being in office, these people have been emboldened in their hate, and we have to continue to protect each other, be vigilant, and be prepared. That is going to be very, very important in the days to come.
You heard it there. Hey, if you have not followed this young lady, Black Home Educators, she has a YouTube channel, also Instagram. Follow her. So that's what we're dealing with, man. So and look, now that's how Black people report. Now this is what their local news try to report to us. That's why I tell y'all, follow the Black press and follow Black people. Telling y'all, man, and there's no knock against white people or nothing like that. So don't even bring that shit to me. We want our stories told. We tell our stories the right way. Now, this is what the local news tried to portray. As soon as the game come on, folks, we will not miss a game.
Nazis demonstrated in a greater Cincinnati neighborhood, and the people living there immediately sent the message they're not welcome. WCPO 9 News reporter Sean Delancey shows us how they drove hate out of Lincoln Heights.
People from the historically Black Lincoln Heights community were quick to tell a group of people waving swastika flags on that overpass over I-75 that they are not welcome here. In fact, that black blob on the concrete right over there is the charred remnants of one of those flags burned to a crisp. Waving swastika flags, some armed with rifles. Eric Ruffin took this video of a group of apparent Nazis in Lincoln Heights where he says they called him the N-word.
Officially letting you know there is racism in America. This is absolutely ridiculous that I got to deal with this.
Other videos show counter-protesters breaking through a police line to confront them. The group that eventually grew to more than 100 took a swastika emblazoned flag and set it aflame, leaving just this blob. Charlene Evans helped set it on fire.
In this neighborhood, we do stand for something. This here turf is golden soil, and it won't be tarnished with things like that.
One man arranged bullets to spell out LH on the flag, a message not to return to Lincoln Heights. To lower the temperature,
we need you, Lord, now to come in the midst of
Lincoln Heights Baptist Church began a spontaneous prayer.
Now we want to use violence.
We are doing the work of God.
Still, anger went beyond the white supremacist display to the police who kept the group separate.
Nobody's coming to save us. They allowing the Nazis in.
In a statement, the Evendale Police Department says that while the protest was very offensive, it was not illegal. Look, the Sheriff's Department responding in a statement of their own that they responded to de-escalate the situation and make sure that no one was hurt. Looking forward, Pastor Julian Cook has a message.
There are obviously people who want to spread hate right now. To those people, what is your message?
You will not win. You will not win. You may try, but we have a history of being able to push past these things, as difficult as they may be. You will not win.
There has been a long list of statements and addresses from politicians, the NAACP, and more. For all of that, head over to WCPO.com. In Lincoln Heights, I'm Sean Delancey, WCPO 9 News.
The Jewish Federation of Cincinnati also condemned the display of what they called Nazi symbols today, calling them reprehensible.
We are not going to be intimidated. We are going to be proud to be Jewish. And our response to hate is really to reaffirm our commitment to strengthening community bonds.
CEO Danielle Minson there says that they have received no credible reports of threats to the Jewish community, but they remain dedicated to safety and security in all Jewish organizations and congregations.
Well, there you go. You gonna fight and you're gonna fight back. I got it, man. But hey, this is what we dealing with, and we gotta stay alert. We gotta stay vigilant, man. And when these people keep saying that it was lawful, it was nothing they can do. But if you look at the law in Cincinnati, Ohio, coming from their own politicians, they will tell you that burning a cross or waving a swastika to intimidate is against the law. So, man, these people, man, they can take that bull crap somewhere else, man. But hey, salute to them folks in Lincoln Heights. I've never been to Cincinnati, Ohio, and if I ever go, I'm going to Lincoln Heights. Y'all gonna holler at me because I want to holler and shake y'all hands, man. Yeah, and Sonic Boom, you are correct. It is only gonna get worse, man. So what we doing now? We just waiting on the Jackson State game to come on. once that game come on, once the Jackson State game come on, they might be running. It said 3 o'clock. Because I think, yeah. But that's what we dealing with, man. Y'all got to stay alert. You got to stay alive. What's up, brother Franklin? How you doing, man? I'm not grilling today, bro. I got me some blue crabs I'm working with today, man. Some blue crab, little crawfish, little corn, sausage, potato. That's what I'm working with today, man. We waiting on that Jackson State and Alcorn game to come on. See, they put out a time, man. I'm going to show you. So, folks. Now, this is the time frame that they put out. As you can see, it says Jackson State Valley at 3 o'clock. It's 3:18. And it's on the SWAC Digital Network. So I'm just waiting on the game to come on. So it probably come on at 3:30. I don't know what they got to do to warm up for that long, man. So
makes your message clear so it's understood.
But we gonna watch some SWAC basketball now.
Everybody dies.
And so
some of us peacefully in our sleep.
So how y'all Saturday going, man? Y'all check in with your boy, man. Check in. Tell me something good, man. Get my mind off going to Cincinnati. Man, I tell you what, man. I am a Mandingo warrior. I do not mind getting down to get down. I got a good lawyer, and I got a couple of grand saved back to get my bail up out of prison.
This is a journey into sound.
You at work, man. Gotta hold it down at that, baby. Somebody got to work on that Saturday and that Sunday. I know the feeling, my brother.
This is a journey.
We just waiting on this thing to come on.
A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value.
That's right. Sonny Boone say he worked this morning checking out these games now. That's what's up, brother. But we can check out other SWAC scores, man. While we waiting on Jackson State and what's the name?
You make me feel so good.
We interrupt this broadcast for you a special news bulletin from our on-the-spot passport.
Oh my gosh, the music just turns me on.
Thinking of a master plan. Death with the record. Death with the record. Thinking of a master plan. Death with the record. Death with the record. Thinking of a master plan. This ain't nothing but sweat inside my hands. So I dig into my pocket, all my money spent, so I can be but still coming up with lit. So I start my mission, leave my residence, thinking how could I get some dead presidents? I need money. I used to be a stick-up kid, so I think of all the devious things I did. I used to roll up. I used to roll up. I used to roll up. This is a hole up. Ain't nothing funny. Stop smiling. Still don't nothing move but the money. But now I learn to earn cause I'm righteous. I feel great, so maybe I might just search for a 9 to 5. If I strive, then maybe I'll stay alive. So I walk up the street, whistling this, feeling out of place, 'cause man, do I miss a pen and a paper, a stereo, a tape for me and Eric being a nice big plate of fish, which is my favorite dish. But without no money, it's still a wish, 'cause I don't like to dream about getting paid. So I dig into the books of the rhymes that I made. So now it's test to see if I got cold. Hit the studio, 'cause I'm paid in full.
Well, none of the men's have started. Let's check the women's game out.
1, 2, 3, One, two, three,
By George, even London crew.
Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
Back in the club, and you kick used to land on that song.
Check this out. Yo, you go to your girl's house and I go to mine. My girl is definitely mad because it took us too long to do this album. Yo, I hear what you're saying. So let's just pump the music up and count our money. So well, check this out. Yo, Eli, turn the bass down. Just let the beat keep on rocking. And we out of here. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume.
Wait a minute, you better talk to my mother. Okay, all right.
Yo, what happened to Pete? What happened to Pete?
Good night, kids. Was it good enough for you? Was it good enough for you? Was it good enough for
you? Years of hard work.
All right, here we go. The game is about to come on. The commercials have just started.
Committed to giving back. You've been there, done that, and you're still here for more. So now that you're 50 or older and at increased risk for pneumococcal,
All right, here we go.
Be proactive.
It took them long enough. Don't blame me.
Designed for adults to help protect against pneumonia, an invasive disease caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive is the only vaccine that helps protect against the strains that cause 84% of IPD in adults 50 or older, compared with up to 52% by other pneumococcal.
Break the young,
Don't
black,
get
and fearless.
You're allergic to the vaccine or it's
You are the creator, envisioning new worlds and making them real. You are seen as a storyteller, weaving tales that inspire and connect on a whole new level. You are motivated. Your passion hits different and ignites purpose in others. You are an activist, fighting for justice and equality. You are a change maker, and the future is yours. Be bold, drive change.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside. Gatorade, is it in you?
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
All right, Alcorn and UAPB had started in the men's game. UAPB dropped out on them 9-4. We just waiting on the game to come on. It probably won't come on at 3:30, so probably got about another minute or two. Grambling State is taking on Alabama State at 3:30. And Southern
Gatorade
is taking on Alabama A&M at 4 p.m.
Designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
We are exactly what you think. We are not at all what you think. We are past, present, and future, all in one. Because the best way to honor our history is to make history. General Motors, honored to sponsor the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
Yeah, they back to that. Man, the game should be on now. All right, there it is. We're just waiting up a little bit.
Hey, yo, swag fans, the 2025 Starry Swag men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick will take place from Tuesday, March 11th through Saturday, March 15th at the Gateway Center Arena in Atlanta's Airport District. The tournament will feature the top 10 teams from the SWAC competing for championship titles with 2 NCAA tournament berths on the line. All 14 games will be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information on the 2025 Starry SWAC men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick, visit SWAC.org.
Today we celebrate the young, black, and fearless. You are the creator, envisioning new worlds and making them real. You are seen as a storyteller, weaving tales that inspire and connect on a whole new level. You are motivated. Your passion hits different and ignites purpose in others. You are an activist, fighting for justice and equality. You are a change maker, and the future is yours. Be bold, drive change.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your flamin' hot.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside. Gatorade, is it in you?
Delta Devils and the Jackson State University Tigers together, you know, anything can happen. But I tell you, Coach, it's a good atmosphere. Look like we're going to have a good time this afternoon here in the AAC.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, Mississippi Valley comes into this game averaging 54 points per game, which is 12th in the conference. There are only 12 teams in the league. Jackson State averages 68 points a game, which is 8th best in the conference. Jackson State with the 8th best defense in the league. Mississippi Valley with the 10th best defense in the conference. And I know you say that really is deceptive when you consider these teams that played these big schools in the preseason. So that kind of takes away from some of these stats. But when you look at Valley only averaging 54 points a game, that could be a telling sign for this game this afternoon.
Yeah, Coach, I tell you, it can be deceptive, but Coach, I tell you, Jackson State this afternoon, 3 keys to victory for Jackson State. They're going to have to rebound the ball well collectively on both ends of the court, limit Valley to 1 shot on the defensive end, limit the turnovers, Coach. So there has been an Achilles heel. Jackson State averages 15 turnovers per game. And also, Jackson State key to victory is establish it being rough in the swag. Get Deshaun Ruffin going. Coach, he's a handful. He's an amazing player. And, Coach, if he gets going, it could be dangerous here at the AAC for Mississippi Valley. For Mississippi Valley, their 3 keys to victory this afternoon. They're going to have to limit the turnovers, rebound the basketball, and contain Deshaun Ruffin. Don't let him get loose. Keep him on a leash, because as he goes, the Tiger goes. So those are my 3 keys of victory for both teams on this afternoon.
When you look at the offensive production for both teams, Mississippi Valley ranked last in scoring this season, averaging 54 points a game. Valley, again, 10th in the conference in defense. When you look at Jackson State scoring, JSU is ranked 8th in the conference in scoring. They average 68 points a game, and the Tigers give up 80 points a game, which is 8th best in the league. Now, when it comes to free throw shooting, Jackson State is tops. Mississippi Valley is 8th in the league. Let's look at the starters now for Mississippi Valley State. They will go with Arthur Tate, a 6'6", 175-pound junior out of Gluckstadt, Mississippi. Joining him in the starting lineup is Donovan Sanders, a 5'11", 170-pound senior from Walls, Mississippi. We also have Rayshawn McGregory. He's a 6'4", 175-pound junior from Houston, Mississippi, and rounding out the starters for Mississippi Valley. They will go
whenever y'all ready, man.
Or
let me go.
Horton, a 6'6",
I'm willing and able, man. Just let me
Nashville, Tennessee.
Just let me know the day, man.
The third rounds out
the
the
time,
starters
I'll
for
be
Mississippi
ready.
Valley. He's a 6'2" senior from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He transferred from the University of Pine Bluff in Arkansas.
What's going on, Doc Holiday?
Jackson
HBCU
State will go with Dorian
overdrive
McMillan
in the building.
in the starting lineup. He's a 6'3", 178-pound freshman from Pascagoula, averaging 10 points a game, 23rd best in the league. Joining him in the starting lineup is Kevion Hunt, a 5'10", 180-pound junior out of Jackson, played at Callaway High School with Deshaun Ruffin. Shannon Grant gets the start. He's a big boy. He's a big old boy in the middle. He's a 6'11", 290-pound senior from Sylacauga, Alabama. And rounding out the starters for JSU,
Brother Kenny Banks, no
Mansell, a 6'9", 220-pound senior from Los Angeles, California. He's among the leaders in rebounding in the SWAC. And Deshaun Ruffin. Well, actually, it will not be Deshaun Ruffin, Coach. It'll be Juan Reyna. Juan Reyna gets the start for JSU. Reyna, 6'3", 200-pound senior from San Antonio, Texas. He is a fantastic shooter, so he gets to start for Jackson State this evening.
Wow. Do you see Deshaun? I hope he's not injured.
I agree, Sonic Boom.
Jackson State
He
again.
have way more than 500.
Jamie Mitchell. Jamie was injured a couple of games ago.
Well, they changed it, Coach. Look like Deshaun's on the bench getting ready to come in and start.
Well, that is good news.
That is, Coach.
For Jackson State fans, I know that is fantastic news as Deshaun, well, I'll tell you what, he had a fantastic outing in that overtime loss to Southern University. He was named the Impact Player of the Week. So Romeo Mansell being introduced. We call him Romeo Angry Mansell.
Yeah, Coach, because every time he goes up, he is angry at the rim. I don't know what the rim did to him or his family, but he takes it out on the rim every time he gets a chance.
All right, Jackson State in their white jerseys with the blue numbers. Mississippi Valley in their green jerseys with the white numbers. Throw the record books away when these two teams play because it always seems to go down to the wire with Mississippi Valley and Jackson State. This is Valley Super Bowl in whatever sport.
Okay.
That's correct, Coach. And the good thing about the Tigers of Jackson State, if it goes down to the wire, as you alluded to early on in the pregame story, Jackson State is second ranked in the SWAC with 73% of the team from the free throw line. So that,
I don't think this game is going to be close.
For a team that's playing in a close ball game.
Mississippi Valley coached by George Ivory. Assistant coaches Kevin Sims, Khalid Campbell, and Terrence Chapman. Jackson State coached by former NBA star and NBA world champion Mo Williams in his third season. Assistant head coach is Trey Johnson. Other assistants Tyler Adams, Khalil Spencer, and Kadarius Williams. These assistant coaches can play themselves.
They sure could, Coach. Yes, sir.
All right, Coach, and we are just about ready to get this one underway. In the block for Mississippi Valley is Danielle Umo. He's a big old boy.
Oh, Coach, he looks like a defensive end that could play for the Chiefs.
He's 6'9", Coach, from Lagos, Nigeria. And he'll be tipping it against Romeo Mansell. And we are just about ready to get this one underway. And the ball goes up, and the tip is controlled by Mississippi Valley.
What's up, Brother Bakari?
Similar to the women's game.
Brother Bakari, I missed your live again, man. You got to text me, man, or something.
Delta Devils.
When you go live, man.
One win on the season in conference play. And Jackson State applying the pressure. It goes out of bounds, and it will be JSU's ball as Alvin Stredick could not handle the basketball, and it goes to Jackson State.
Stredick is a 6'8" senior out of Bay City, Texas, for Mississippi Valley State University.
Kevion Hunt gives it to Deshaun. For a moment, it appeared that Reyes would get the start for JSU, but Deshaun is in the game for Jackson State. Lobbing it down low to McMillan, and he puts it in for two.
Wow.
Already.
Coach, I tell you, McMillan had his head
On
like
the
he was going
swivel.
to hit the rim on that lob.
Look how high he got up there. Goodness gracious.
So Jackson State with the lead to open the ball game.
And he steals the
All right,
ball.
brother.
McMillan steals the ball and gets fouled at half court.
Wow.
What a great start for this freshman.
Gar, you support me? Definitely going to support you. You know what I'm saying?
He is a good-looking freshman, Coach.
He is, Coach. He is really good.
Just underway. Jackson State 2, Mississippi Valley nothing. We have a lot of referees in the stand.
Coaches are referees. So what do they do?
A two foul. Here's Deshaun. Over to McMillan for three. It's no good. Tipped around. Control. Mansell keeps it alive. Deshaun gets it back. Out to Kevion. Kevion for three, and it's good.
Wow, what a good look by Deshaun finding Kevion in the. He made the defense swag in and left Kevion Hunt open on the left side for a three-point bucket.
That was unselfish play by Deshaun, who could have driven that ball and scored on his own.
You're exactly right. It kind of reminded me of what we alluded to at the winners game, Coach, making that extra pass, playing unselfish, and that always is good for a coach to see his team playing collectively as a team.
Mo Williams very upset after that loss to Southern University in Baton Rouge in overtime. He was very, very upset. He was deflated after that ball game.
Yeah, that was a tough loss, Coach.
3-point attempt for the Delta Devils from the right baseline, and it is good.
That's Arthur Tate, 6'6" junior out of Gluckstadt, Mississippi. How did we let him get away, Coach?
He went to Germantown High School. Yeah, he was a really good player at Germantown, Coach.
Sure was.
Deshaun Ruffin out of Callaway High School. Originally signed with Ole Miss, got injured, drives, cannot finish. Rebound goes to Mississippi Valley. Here come the Delta Devils. Always seem to have some really good guards on this Valley team.
You're exactly right, Coach. Always.
Donovan Sanders working against McMillan. Sanders puts up the floater off the glass.
Oh, good move.
It's just like that. You called it, Coach. 5'11" player from Walls, Mississippi.
And we are tied at 5. Jackson State scored the first 5. Valley scored the next 5, and we're tied. Down low to big old Shannon Grant. Grant puts it up, and it's good.
Give me those, give me those, give me those, give me those.
He pivots and spins and lays it up softly to convert the layup in the lane.
Steal by Jackson State. Ahead to McMillan.
Ooh.
Goes up with it, draws the foul, and he will go to the line.
Wow. That was a hard foul, but it's nothing.
Valley getting a little rough, ain't they?
Foul.
That's
Great
a rough
job by
one.
the Mississippi Valley player, number 15, Alvin Stredick, getting back on defense, stopping the layup.
We have a Jackson State super fan in the stands. So McMillan at the line for Jackson State out of Pascagoula, Mississippi. Shoots the free throw, and it is good.
Coach, he is on a tear.
Brother McCarty, so you saying
3 points already in the first few minutes of this.
Jackson State can beat Southern and Texas Southern?
Him.
Because that's how they want to go through both of them.
In the second half of the season, McMillan hits them both. And Jackson State extends to a 9-5 lead over their in-state rivals. Valley in the front court. Delta Devils in all green with the white numbers. They trail JSU 9-5 here in the first half. Sanders with the basketball. He almost lost it. It did go out of bounds right at the feet of Mo Williams. Mo passed that behind his back to the ref.
Like he was playing, what the coach?
Oh yeah, it looked like Mo still got a little juice in it. All right. So Donovan Sanders drives, goes up, and it is good. Sanders from Mississippi Valley pulls the Delta Devils to within 2 at 9-7. Great basket by Donovan Sanders.
So, Scotty Boone, who do you think outside of Jackson State can beat Texas Southern?
From the top, and it's off the left side of the rim.
Or Southern
rebounded by
for the final
of Mississippi Valley.
Final game.
Sanders drives, kicks it out to McGregory. 15 to shoot for Valley. Jackson State comes away with the steal. Deshaun Ruffin has it to McMillan for 3 from the right baseline. It's off the left side of the rim.
Shaggy grabbing them rebounds today, baby.
Back to McMillan.
There you go.
Now to Deshaun for 3 from the top. It's in and out. No good.
Wow, Coach. Both of those shots look good. One by McMillan and also by Ruffin, but they just wouldn't fall. Great job by Valley retrieving that basketball, getting back on the offensive end, setting it up here.
Rebound by Umo. Turnaround shot by the Delta Devils is good.
Oh, that's Alvin Stredick, 6'8" senior out of Bay City, Texas. He's actually the second leading scorer on this Mississippi Valley team at 10.2 points a game.
Yeah, Stredick has been here a while. He's a good player, Coach.
He sure is.
Here's Kevion, the heckler Hunt, driving that left baseline.
No, Bakari, you good. Anybody could answer that question. Are you good, brother?
Drives and scores.
Maybe he needs somebody to touch it for him to score it, Coach.
Yeah, Fam, you were playing well.
By Deshaun and conversion. Mid-range jump in the middle of the lane.
Coach, he likes contact.
He does, Coach, and he'll bounce right up off of the floor like nothing happened.
I couldn't do that.
What happened, Coach, if you fail like that?
Well, first of all, after I get through crying, I'm going to go home and lay down, Coach.
That's what, still number 4 for Jackson State?
Kevion skips in the lane, gets it to Grant. Grant wasn't ready for it, but he was able to put it in.
Wow, what a move by Kevion Hunt. Coach, he skips to Malou, and then he dishes it off, and I'm telling him, perfect pass to the big Grant. Hits him when he lays it up for a 2 point.
And I tell you, this Kevion Hunt has really played well for Jackson State lately.
He has, Coach. You have to give him credit. He's settled into his own, Coach.
Missed shot by Valley. Jackson State has it. McMillan cross-court pass to Mansell. Now out high to Deshaun Ruffin. Ruffin wearing a brace on his left knee. Down low to Grant. Grant lost it. He was trying to spin underneath. Lost the basketball, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 1-minute break. It's Jackson State 13, Mississippi Valley 9. This is the Tiger Sports Network.
Hey, football. So far, so good, man, for Jackson State. They what's really impressing me about them, they're able to steal the ball, and that's one of the 3 or 4 steals they steal already. And Big Shaggy grabbing rebounds. And so, but hey, this last month of SWAC basketball is gonna be crucial. Yay. And Bakari brought up a good point. FAMU is playing ball right now. So you know when you get to a tournament, anything goes, man. So we definitely gonna find out. So it's good to see good SWAC basketball back on TV, man. We gotta keep on like and share and subscribing to each other's channel, and especially when they actually having games on. We gotta support our like that lady said, ain't nobody coming to save us. We better do this ourselves. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm gonna be sharing it. But this should be an easy victory for Jackson State, man. And I was at that game when they played Southern. So, whew. I felt bad for them. But it's all good, though. It's only one game, but you can't lose too many more. And so.
Here in the first half, Jackson State shooting 50% from the floor, 5 of 10 from the floor. They're 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. And the Tigers are 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Mississippi Valley shooting 80% from the floor on 4 of 5 shooting.
Hey, scroll, baby.
From the three-point line, and they have not been to the free throw line in this game. All right, out of the timeout, Mississippi Valley State with the basketball. The Delta Devils trying to get their second win of the year. Jackson State applying the pressure as Reyes is in the game for JSU. Ball went out of bounds, and it will stay with Valley as it was last touched by a JSU Tiger. Juan Reyna, 6'3", 200-pound senior from San Antonio, Texas, coming over to Jackson State with Mo Williams from Alabama State. Here's a shot for Sanders for 3, and it is good.
Wow, he drained that one, Coach.
He shot that one, baby. Valley ain't going away. It's something about Valley when they play Jackson State in anything. They try to give it all.
Jackson State's lead to 1 at 13-12. Mansell.
Work with him, Shaggy.
Back to the basket.
Work with him, Shaggy.
Man, will you sit down, please? And that shot from the baseline by Mansell, no good. The official stopped play. Why is Cowboy Earl standing up right there, Coach?
It's all in the way, Coach.
He is definitely in my line of fire. All right. So it will be Jackson State's basketball. In the game now for JSU is Kawandrick Samuels. He will be triggering the ball in for JSU. And
how you doing, Miss Whitley?
The Delta Devils will have it.
No, Miss Whitley, I ain't cook on the grill today, baby. I boiled some seafood. I boiled some blue crabs, some corn, sausage, and potatoes.
Oh, a nice series of moves by Valley, but he just could not finish. Jackson State has it as Reyna will come away with the basketball.
Wow.
Yeah, Bakari, he back in there. Number 0. Yeah.
Hurt the basket. Point range down there in the paint for Mississippi Valley.
Reyna from the top for Jackson State. Hoover in the basketball game. He has been sensational out of Yazoo City for Jackson State.
Yeah, he's played well beyond his years, Coach. You can't believe he's a true freshman.
5 to shoot for JSU. Hoover shoots from the right baseline. It is no good. And Valley with the rebound.
Wow.
The Delta Devils will have the basketball. They trail by 1, 13-12 here in the first half. Sanders, three-point attempt for Valley. It's off the front of the rim. No good, tipped around. Jackson State will have it.
Well, Coach, we often say live by the 3, die by the 3, and they look like Valley going to still shoot that 3 ball, Coach.
Absolutely. JSU working it around down low to Canaville. Canaville puts it up. He was fouled. I think we're going to call this foul on Daniel Umo. 11:42 to play here in the first half. We have a timeout on the floor. JSU 13, MBSU 12. Back after this on the Tiger Sports Network.
We are exactly what you think. We are not at all what you think. We are past, present, and future, all in one. Because the best way to honor our history is to make history. General Motors, honored to sponsor the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
Today, we celebrate the young, Black, and fearless. You are the creator, envisioning new worlds and making them real. You are seen as a storyteller, weaving tales that inspire and connect on a whole new level. You are a motivator. Your passion hits different and ignites purpose in others. You are an activist, fighting for justice and equality. You are a change maker, and the future is yours. Be bold, drive change.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade.
Hey, what Valley shooting 62% from the floor from this game on 5 of 8 shooting. They're 2 of 4 from beyond the arc, but they trail 13-12 to Jackson State here in the first half.
Wow.
But I tell you what, they have all type of goodies here at the AAC. They have Girl Scout cookies for sale. They got crumble cookies, NFL paraphernalia. So out of the timeout, Canaville is at the line for Jackson State. First free throw attempt is short. Dylan Canaville, a 6'5" junior from Plantation, Florida. He's a 41% free throw shooter.
Lord have mercy.
He scored 7 points.
41%. You need not, boy. You need to stay in the damn gym all day.
Look like a
41%.
body.
Yeah, and he kind of like shot puts his free throws, and he missed them both.
How you doing, Miss Hattie?
The Devils with a chance to take the lead, but not on this possession because they just threw it away.
Jackson State went into a full court press, and it's kind of like a soft press, and caused Mississippi Valley to throw that ball away.
Yes, need to be in the gym 24/7.
The floor for Jackson
41%, man.
Juan Reyna. Samuel's on the floor.
What's going on, Miss Hattie? How you doing this Saturday?
They are your Jackson 5. 10 to shoot. The lob to Mansell. Wow.
And one. Go ahead, Shaggy.
I don't know how Samuel saw Mansell, Coach, but what a great lob from Samuel to Mansell. And of course, Mansell attacks the basket and slams it in.
Oh,
he slammed it in and was fouled, and Mansell will go to the line.
Go ahead, Shaggy.
Jackson State. Mansell is a highlight film.
Wow.
We call him Angry Mansell.
Yeah, we call him Shaggy here.
Now, when he slammed that ball, he didn't slam it over a little bitty fella.
That was a big man. He slammed it over.
And the thing about it, one thing about what Mansell, he didn't go running down the court patting his head.
He didn't, Coach.
He didn't do that.
He sure did.
Yeah, we saw some guys do that the other night, that they will remain nameless. 11 minutes to play here in the first half. Sanders almost lost it. Valley keeps it alive. Delta Devils in the front court. Donovan Sanders working against Hoover. Valley passes it around, trying to get it down low. Cross court pass shot in the lane.
Mid-range jump shot. Where have you been?
Jar Horton.
Great job out of 6'6" junior out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Cutting JSU's lead down to 1. 15-14 Jackson State. 10:30 to play here in the first half. Juan Reyna for 3. It is no good. JSU keeps it alive.
Reyna gonna shoot. He gonna
back
shoot.
to Reyna. Hoover for 3 from the right side, and it's good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he shot that one from the sideline seats over there, Coach. Freshman out of Yazoo City.
Yeah, we talked about him in the pregame.
Woo.
He is a fantastic basketball player, giving Jackson State an 18-14 lead over Mississippi Valley. Back comes the Delta Devils now. Donovan Sanders being played by Hoover. 6 to shoot for Valley. Sanders have to do something with it. He lets it go. He almost hit that shot, but it was short. And Jackson State will have it.
He sure did, Coach. He almost made something out of nothing.
JSU trying to fire that pass into big old Grant, but it was knocked away by Daniel Umo. Umo, big 6'9", senior from Lagos, Nigeria.
Now, how did he find Valley, Coach?
How did he find Mississippi Valley? It'll be the Mississippi from Lagos, Nigeria.
He just kept on driving.
He kept on
Basketball
driving.
is universal. That's how they found it.
All right. Jackson State inbounds the basketball. Samuel on the dribble. Cross-court pass to Hoover. Hoover just buried a 3. Back to Samuel. Samuel bounce pass to Grant off the glass, and it's good.
Great job by Grant. He had soft hands. He picked that ball up and just laid it in. Point blank range.
JSU by 6 now over Mississippi Valley, 20-14. Mississippi Valley out of Itta, Mississippi. They've had their share of some fantastic basketball players. Al Ford, the late Al Ford, was a tremendous player. I had an opportunity to see him play, Lindsey Hunter play against each other. Those were the good old days of swag basketball.
Coach, I was at Delta State University and had the opportunity to go. They called the gym then the hot box because it was sweaty and it was hot in that gym. But I think it went up 10 degrees hotter when Al Ford would catch on fire and shooting that basketball.
And I cannot understand for the life of me how Al Ford is not in the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame.
Well, I don't understand that either, Coach. I don't understand it either. He was a tremendous basketball player.
Donovan Sanders with the basketball for Valley. Shoots from the top of the key. The runner is no good. Rebounded by Hoover. Back comes Jackson State with a chance to extend the lead. Tigers up by 6. Grant underneath to Donovan.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. He put his nuts on his neck. Oh, no.
He
put his nuts on his neck.
His head. Okay.
Goodness gracious.
As soon as I said it, I said, I would call him everything but the right name. It's Canterville. Dylan Canterville.
Watch
He
this.
pats his head coach.
Watch.
Yes, sir. All right. Jackson State extends to a 22-14 lead with 8:29 to go.
Oh.
Canterville has to be careful not to get a tech call on it.
Yeah, Coach. I think the only reason
That's
the official
disrespectful.
didn't
You're
call
right.
it for safety purposes.
Stop.
Because he was hanging
Oh,
on
he
the
put his
rim,
nuts on his
and
neck.
big number 25, Umar, was right there underneath him. He didn't want to let go and fall awkwardly on the floor. So they show leniency, Coach, when it comes to safety.
What 8:29 to go.
What we got going on down here, Coach? A dance off?
It better be. It better be, Coach. 8:29 to go Monday night. Jackson State will host Arkansas Pine Bluff.
I don't believe it's a dance-off, Coach.
Uh-oh. Trouble at AC.
22-14. JSU with the lead. Rob J. Ken Lewis bringing you the play-by-play story on a Saturday evening here in Jackson, Mississippi. Valley will trigger the ball in. Get it to Donovan Sanders. You know, tensions do rise when these two teams play.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, whoever plays Jackson State, the tensions are high.
They do, Coach. You're exactly right.
It doesn't matter who it is. Mississippi Valley is a shot from the outside. It is in and out, no good. That rim had grease on it, and it just didn't go down for Mississippi Valley.
That was Horton attempting that shot from Mississippi Valley, 6'6" junior out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Another lob, this time to Hoover, and he tips it in for Jackson State.
Wow, Coach, that play has been open all evening, and Samuel has been the one
that's your homeboy.
Pass.
Samuel doing a great job here tonight. He has seen limited action this season, but he's doing really well tonight as Jackson State extends to a 10-point lead at 24-14. Turnaround shot by Mississippi Valley, no good, but a loose ball foul is going to be called.
Wow. Look like a bailout call is what the fans are saying, Coach.
$7:24 to go, and we have us a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back as Jackson State 24, Mississippi Valley 14. This is the Tiger Sports Network.
Sonic Boom, you said just imagine if we have a big highlighter on the team. Well, to me, that is just my opinion. Southern plays the best team ball, followed by Texas Southern, but Jackson State has the most athletic people on their team, if that makes sense to y'all. You got players that can play together real well, and that's what Texas Southern and Southern has right now. But Jackson State has the most athletic personnel on their team. I mean, that's from watching everybody. So now FAMU is starting to come along, and it's looking scary though. So, because once Coach Mo Williams find his right starting fives and the right second team, and they play together, nobody's gonna touch Jackson State then. But right now they kind of like struggling, in my opinion, to find each other. So. FAMU shocked Jackson State, man. I think it shocked everybody in the SWAC, if you ask me. So, but basketball, that's one of the sports where it can just be ran by one person, hopefully, or you can play with all five and you can win. That's how Southern is winning these games. So,
of 12 shooting, the Delta Devils have hit 2 of 5 3-pointers. Valley coming into this game, 8th in the league in free throw shooting as Umo missed that one. At the line for Mississippi Valley, Daniel Umo. Big old boy, 6'9", 245 pounds. He is out of Lagos. He banked that one in, Coach. He banked on a free throw, Coach.
He did, Coach.
That's the way you do it, Umo, long as you make it.
Long as you make it.
24-15 is our score. Jackson State with it. Grant down low with his back, working against Umo. Gets it out to McDaniel. Jackson State working it around, lobbing it to Grant, and it goes into the hands of Mississippi Valley. Donovan Sanders with the basketball. Sanders passes to his left. Shot clock at 20, so plenty of time for the Delta Devils. Shot over Grant is no good, but a foul is called on Grant as Umo will go back to the line for Mississippi Valley.
Wow.
It's rare to see a big man playing in the paint.
Umo made that free throw. The Valley had made a field goal in the last 4 minutes and 2 seconds.
All right, Jackson State getting set to match Umo with a big old boy of their own. This is Ebo. It's going to be Umo versus Ebo. Now, Ebo is out of Ghana, but he played at Ridgeland High School. So
Wow.
Umo's free throw is no good. So Grant comes out. Ebo is in for Jackson State.
Wow.
And Ebo is 6'10", Umo is 6'9". So it's going to be, that's free throw in and out by Umo. And it's going to be really good to see these two battle.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle, just what you're saying, Coach.
They almost look alike, Coach.
They do.
Here's Deshaun. Deshaun pulls up in the lane. It's off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound by Jackson State. Kevion Hunt shoots for three from way outside, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Mississippi Valley.
Yeah, that ball looked good, leaving Kevion Hunt's hand, Coach. It just didn't go down for him. A great job by Mississippi Valley protecting the boards, getting that rebound, and coming back on the offensive end.
Donovan Sanders down low to Umo against Ebo. Umo over Ebo.
Footwork, man. Look at that. A big man with footwork.
Wow, Coach, it looked like all he did was just turn. He did a great spin move and turned and laid it up with his left hand. Great job.
Under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Kevion Hunt. Shot by McDaniel from the right baseline, no good, but he drew the foul, and he will go to the line for Jackson State. 5:31 left to go. I was talking with Jackson State assistant coach Tyler Adams and also Khalil Spencer, and they both told me that Ebo, they're still working on Ebo. He is a freshman, so they're working on him, and when he gets ready and when he gets right, he's going to be a really good basketball player.
Wow. Well, I tell you, Coach, he got one of the best trainers to have to tutor him in that process, and Coach Tyler Adams, because he was a great big all himself at Brandon High School and then at Georgetown University.
Absolutely. McDaniel hits them both, and Jackson State extends to a 26-17 lead over Mississippi Valley. Valley coached by George Ivory, a great basketball player in his own right. Sanders with the basketball from Mississippi Valley. Sanders drives, working against Ebo, had to kick it out. Shot clock down to 7 now for Valley. Down to 6, down to 5. Shot along the baseline, no good. Tipped around, controlled by Ebo.
Great job, young man, getting that rebound amongst the trees in the paint.
Absolutely. Coming into the game for Mississippi Valley, Arthur Tate, as Moses Horn comes out for the Delta Devils. Kevion Hunt inbounds the basketball, and Jackson State will have it in the front court to our left. Kevion inside, trying to get it to Ebo. Ebo went up with it to dunk it, but he was blocked and fouled by Umo.
Wow.
Big man say, give it over.
Great pass by Hunt. And it was an unusual pass for a big to catch like that, Coach, because usually bigs can't catch the ball when it's down below their knees, but great bounce pass.
Oh, yeah. That's old school fundamental basketball, baby.
Wow, that was
a bounce pass.
So Ebo Wilson at the free throw line. I think this is the first time at the free throw line, and he hits. Wow. How about that, Coach, while I'm up here talking?
Well, hey, he been getting trained by the best, Coach.
He sure is. Jackson State up by 10, 27-17. Coach, we got a fan sitting over here. She knows everything about everything with basketball.
Rob J is
The
hilarious.
second free throw. Lead remains at 10 for Jackson State. Donovan Sanders. As Valley has it in the front court to our right. JSU applying pressure on defense. 9 to shoot for Mississippi Valley. Shot clock down to 5. And a foul called on Ebo.
No, that's a bad call there.
Coach, the fans, as well as Coach Mo,
that's a bad call.
Couldn't believe that was a foul call.
Yeah, the fans a little bit upset at that with 4:13 to play. Quick inbounds pass.
Willie say Jackson State women know our damn sports. I agree.
Ruffin trying to lob it down low to McMillan, but Ebo was there. Missed
Come
it
on, Ebo.
Went out of bounds. And it will it stay with Jackson State, Coach?
Yeah, stay with Jackson State on that. Great job by Ebo, Coach. You got to take your hat off to him. He is hustling up and down the court.
Definitely got to dunk
things happen on the defensive end and almost converted that layup in the lane, point blank range.
And Mo told me he likes to reward players who really work hard in practice. Canterville goes in with the slam for Jackson State.
Coach, he looked like he jumped off a trampoline. It looked like it was going to be a regular layup, but he just
jump up
like he
jump
bounced
up,
off
get
a
down,
trampoline and dunked that basketball.
Jackson State 29, Mississippi Valley 17. JSU is loaded with talent, Coach. Once they get to playing together and meshing and gelling together, this is going to be a dangerous team come SWAC tournament time.
I agree totally with you on that, Coach.
All right, another 1 minute timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Again, it's Jackson State 29, Mississippi Valley 17. This is the Tigers.
All right, Jackson State fans, this question is to everybody. And you just heard Rob J say kind of what I said. Once they start meshing together, they're going to be dangerous during the tournament time. I know Brother Bakari has said that also. So who do you think should be Jackson State starting 5? If you basketball fans, who do you think should be Jackson State starting 5? That's the question.
Retool your school. We're powered by purpose.
Hey, yo, SWAC fans, the 2025 Starry SWAC men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick will take place from Tuesday, March 11th through Saturday, March 15th at the Gateway Center Arena in Atlanta's Airport District. The tournament will feature the top 10 teams from the SWAC competing for championship titles with 2 NCAA tournament berths on the line. All 14 games will be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Network. For more information on the 2025 Starry SWAC men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick, visit SWAC.org.
Gatorade,
Ruffin,
the world's
Shaggy,
most superior sports
Dude,
designed to
Shaggy Dude, my
rehydrate,
bad. Ruffin, Shaggy Dude,
replenish,
Grant, McMillan, and one more.
It fuels the best because it is the best.
Manziel, Grant,
Gatorade, is it in
and
you?
Hunt in the front. Okay.
A&M, and later this afternoon, Bethune.
Like I say, that's the most talented team I've seen.
At Prairie View.
They got talent.
Florida A&M
Right,
is at Texas.
I'm talking mid-major talent on that Jackson State team. They got to put it together, man.
Out, Mississippi Valley at the free throw line. I'm sorry, they inbound the basketball. Working against Mansell. Turnaround shot by Umo, no good. Rebounded by Jackson State.
Great defense by Jackson State. Pretty good offensive set by Mississippi Valley. Just couldn't get the ball to go down for him.
Former JSU coach Wayne Brent in attendance this evening. Here's Mansell underneath. And what a move by Romel Angry Mansell.
Coach, he just cut the defense in half, went through a double team and sliced his way to the basket and laid it up.
Mansell is a tall guy. He's not a big guy. He's a slender guy, and he is agile. Jackson State 31, Mississippi Valley 17. Shot for three for the Delta Devils, no good. What I didn't like about that shot by Valley, when he shot it, he backed out like he had made it.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right, Coach. We talked about this earlier. When you shoot the shot, coaches teach you to follow your shot.
What a move by Deshaun Ruffin, Coach.
He just defies gravity when he goes in and make up his mind. He's going to go to the rack. Jackson State on a 9-0 run right now.
Sanders with the basketball from Mississippi Valley. They're working around the perimeter, trying to get it to Umo. Now here's the shot in the lane. A nice shot by Mississippi Valley's Rayshawn McGregory.
6'4" junior out of Houston, Mississippi.
That's the same town as Chris Jones of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Wow, good move by Kevion Hunt. Just didn't convert. Canterville gets the rebound.
Under 2 minutes to play. Coming up on the JSU Sports Network, we'll have a conversation with former Mississippi Valley star basketball player Marcus Mann. Swag Digital Network will take care of its activities. Here's a shot for three for Mississippi Valley. No good. Rebounded by Dorian McMillan. This is the walk-around arena, Coach.
It is, Coach. You can come and watch a basketball game and get in shape all at the same time.
Deshaun behind the back in the lane, goes up with it. No good, but he draws the foul. Wow. 1:24 to go before the half. JSU 33, Mississippi Valley 19. Deshaun Ruffin at the line now for Jackson State.
Yes, the rebounding for Jackson State has been a whole lot better in the first half than normal.
Free throw is good. Jackson State 34, Mississippi Valley 19. Valley has not led in this game this evening.
Well, Sonny Boom, the lineup and them playing together should be the same. I guess that's what I was trying to say was what lineup can play best together
for JSU.
That's what I should have said.
Three-point attempt for Valley. It's in and out. No good.
Wow, that's number 0, Arthur Tate, that attempts at three-point basket for Valley.
Grant back in the ball game. Dumps it to Kevion underneath. A shot from the left side is good for the Tigers.
All right, now.
Kevion just takes his time, Coach, and comes out to the left wing. And nobody picks him up. He just turns around and shoots three.
JSU 38, Mississippi Valley 19. Following that three by Kevion Hunt. Donovan Sanders with it for Valley. Under a minute to go before the half. Arthur Tate, right of the lane. 5 to shoot for Mississippi Valley. Turnaround shot is blocked by McMillan, but they call a foul on McMillan.
The reason why I ask is because I've seen people online asking if we're playing the right style of play. Well,
Coach, what we going to do with her, Coach?
I know, she is amazing, isn't she?
27 seconds left.
Hey,
at
halftime, I will drop the link. If you want to come up and say something about
let's see what
the
you
game
brought over here, Coach.
Or whatever. I will drop the link though.
Man,
at halftime.
Up, Coach.
Yeah, she sure did. What did she bring, Coach? Oh my goodness, she brought some meaty meatballs, and we're gonna try this out. Show lives.
Coach, I got somebody begging over here next to me.
Who we got? Jamie? Yeah, it's plenty for him, Coach.
He just grinning and skinning like Kiki Kaka.
Coach, I can tell you that Jackson State, they really make sure they treat you right. They feed you right. You know, they got an administrator back there named Akeem McClellan. He tries to hide all the food. Yum, yum.
They did well, Coach.
They did, Coach. I may need them to cater my Super Bowl party, Coach. Because I can't have a Super Bowl party. If the Chiefs lose, I'm going to kick everybody out.
So I hear you gonna be by yourself,
Absolutely.
and you're not gonna answer the phone.
No, sir. Only one I answer to is the good Lord. I have no choice. I have no choice then, Coach.
No, you don't have a choice in that, Coach.
21 seconds to go.
Look like Jackson State will be good with taking the last shot.
Kevion Hunt has it to Deshaun Ruffin. Deshaun dumps it to Grant off the glass. It is good.
Wow.
Wow, what a play.
It really was.
Ooh, wow.
Almost went in.
Valley shot it from the logo. And at the half, it's Jackson State 40.
Rob J. Them dudes are so hilarious.
Wow, Coach.
You got to listen to them call a football game on the radio.
They settled in and played defense.
You never want to listen to another game
young
again.
Players involved. They look good thus far. Mississippi Valley didn't look bad. Jackson State just playing a little better at this time of the game, Coach. I look for a very competitive game in the second half.
All right. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back here on the JSU Sports Network, and we'll give it back to the SWAC Digital Network for their activities as well. This is the Tiger Sports Network.
All right, that's the halftime. I will what is it? Man, my bad. I hit the wrong button. I will actually drop the link in here, and you're more than welcome to come up and say your piece. Valley fans, if it's a Valley fan on the internet, I used to be the only Valley fan on the internet, but not no more. But yeah, the link is dropped, and come up if you got to say something. Ain't no big deal. But hey, Rob J and the other coach, when they call football games, this is years ago when TuneIn first started. You used to be able to get, well, you still can get Jackson State radio games by tuning into 94.5 Hallelujah. It's the network in Jackson. And you listen to Rob J and them call a football game, you never want to watch TV again. That's how good they are. It's so hilarious the way they call games, man. Rob J, the other coach, the other guy he called coach when he doing football game, he actually coaches in Baton Rouge at Southern Lab. And then Jamie Horton, that's a big young brother from somewhere in Mississippi. Yeah, that's just awesome. Are you good? What's up, brother Makar?
What's going on, my good brother?
Oh man, if I had your hands, I'd cut mine off.
Shit, you'll try to sew them back on. I bet you did. Hey, what's going on? What's going on to chat? But look, man, this Jackson State team looking real good today. And I know they playing Valley, but they looking good. They looking like a team. My dude, look, so everybody, I want y'all to know, because people done heard me talk about what happened to the freshman. I couldn't think of his name and didn't even know his number. He's out there now. Hoover, that's the freshman I was talking about. I had given him, he's number 0. I had given him Kevion Hunt number. I said 5, but I don't know if he had been hurt or what. But he came in that game against Southern. And he balled out.
Yes.
And he's balling out today. Maybe he got to accept. I don't know, because I ain't there. Maybe he got to accept you're going to be that 6th man. I don't know. But I'm telling you, him and Mac Miller together. People go in trouble getting closer to the SWAC tournament. Because I ain't going to look past this year, because I do think, I ain't saying they're going to win it, but I think they're going to have a good shot at the SWAC tournament. But man, them 2 young men, along with Deshaun, man, we gonna need our freshman big man to come on through.
like I say, Jackson State has the most talent I've seen in a long time in the SWAC, man. When it comes to if they put it together, bro, if they can find, I don't know what lineup is gonna work or who can work with who, but if they ever figure that out, that team is gonna be dangerous. And the players that you're naming, these are all young players. So what you lose, you're only losing Shaggy next year, correct? And Big Boy
and Big Grant, yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come conference tournament time, I said it last week. Come conference tournament time, Jackson State gonna be hell, man.
And that's something you brought up, man. That when you brought up about FAMU, you said FAMU is playing basketball right now. Hey, Southern is, I ain't gonna lie, Southern is winning right now. But that tournament, that's a whole different animal. It's win or go home. So folks gonna lay it all out, man. So I'm probably gonna watch more of the SWAC tournament than I thought I was gonna watch. So
because it looked like it's gonna be men and women gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely the women.
Men and women.
Definitely the women, yeah. I'm gonna live stream. I think it's Texas Southern plays Jackson State at home. I think let me see if I can let's see if I can try to find it. But I want to live stream that game. The reason why I say that, man, because they embarrassed them at Texas Southern. So I'm like, man, I gotta check this one out, man, again. So let me see. It is nah. God damn it. Well, that's right. Texas Southern does live stream that game, so I will definitely be live streaming that women's game. So, man, we gotta check that out, bro. Gotta check them out.
Yeah, that's
man.
gonna be because Texas Southern women kind of handled them.
Ain't no kind of. They blew them out the frame. They blew them out the frame. So, but hey, I was saying earlier when the live first started, you got to give Jackson State, that head coach of Jackson State, you got to give her flowers right now. You took a team at the last minute, you ain't have nothing. You got 9 conference wins. Most folks, when they get a team with nothing, they maybe have 1 or 2 wins, maybe 1 lucky win. So 9 conference wins right now. I give us Fred said that game is March 1st. Fred Allen, thanks, brother. Yeah, I would definitely live stream that game, that Texas Southern and Jackson State women's game. That's gonna be.
You got to give her props. You have to give her props.
Yeah, coming in there like that, because you got coaches in the league been coaching 3-4 years, ain't won no 10, 9, 10 games in conference play. I ain't calling no names, but it's true though. And so, man, what's the name? When you said FAMU, okay, so let's break it down. Southern, Texas Southern, FAMU, Jackson State. Top 4 teams in the SWAC men basketball right now, yes or no?
Say that again. Southern, Texas Southern, FAMU,
Jackson State. Not in any order. Just that's the top 4 teams.
Right now, I would say that. Yep. Yeah. So right now, I would say. I would say those are the.
What happened to Grambling, the defending SWAC champs?
I don't know, man. I have no idea. You're gonna have to worry about them. The defending SWAC champs, they gonna really play hard in that damn tournament. So you're gonna have. That's why the tournament gonna be so interesting, man. Because they ain't gonna just bow out gracefully.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna come to fight in that damn tournament. I don't know what happened to them during the regular season because how much did they lose? What did they have coming back?
That's what I'm trying to figure out because I didn't see last year when they was playing. I didn't see any seniors or juniors on that team. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I'm trying to scratch my head because Grambling only has 3 conference wins right now.
Did anybody hit the portal? Did they have players hit that portal?
Gotta be.
You know that Porter be Portland.
Oh yeah. Look, Jackson State, basketball, football, they coming for y'all players. I'm telling you, y'all better get ready. I'm telling you. Witness say Maga Valley's coach was finally relieved of her duties. Wow, man. Well, like I say, man. But you're right that portal is something different, man.
And I'm telling people right now, Macmillan and Hoover, they coming for him.
Yeah.
We better put our money together. Better join a collective. We got to do something. Because they coming for them. They coming for them young ones.
Yep. Yeah. McMillan is a hell of a player, man. I'm not gonna lie. And Miss Whitley say join the damn collective. So you Jackson State fans, y'all heard Miss Whitley. She said join the collective. You're gonna have to do something to keep these players here. I'm telling y'all now, the talent is there. I said, I watched every single SWAC school, men and women, play basketball. And I went to that Southern Jackson State game. And I'm like, damn. And if you look at the game, you had 5 players from Jackson State was in double figures. Yes, it was an overtime game, but still, you had 5 players. So you got scores. You got a lot of talent. The thing is, you got to make it to come together. So Mo going to have to go back into his I don't know who his mentor is, but he got to go talk to his mentor. You know, most coaches have a mentor. And they
you know, he say his mentor is the guy that coach I heard him talk about it, Coach Houston, the University of Houston.
Okay. Yeah. Not Sutton. Is it Sutton his last name? I know you're talking about, yeah. Yeah, the black guy, yeah. I think it is Eddie Sutton. I can't think of his name. No, it ain't Eddie Sutton. I don't
it's
I'm gonna figure it out.
I can't, man. You done said his name so many times now. He's a good coach too. He's a good coach. But I heard him say, man, that's his mentor.
Okay, yeah, he got to talk to his mentor, man, because hey, you got a good recruiter.
And I'm gonna tell you now, and Mo can come, and Coach Mo can damn recruit. I'm looking at I'm gonna tell you right now. I honestly believe.
Kelvin Sampson.
Yeah, Kelvin Sampson. Yeah,
that's him. Mm-hmm.
We gonna have to figure out a way to, because I'm tired of losing our coaches and stuff to mid-majors too. I'm telling you, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get our coaches up a little bit too, because shit.
Yeah, I mean,
dang, as we see, they ain't just coming for them players.
They want them coaches now, man, because the recruiting war is so hard in college right now. It's so hard. I looked at just about every recruiting class. You know, remember we talked, and I said I'm watching ESPN, I'm watching everything. I had all the screens pulled up, man. The thing is, you might get a recruiting class now, but how that portal is working, because there's really no laws regulating it, because the House of Representatives have not passed in it. You're going to have players by the middle of the season. You're going to have folks in the, Twitter and TikTok, all that stuff. You get these agents are starting to call these men. I can get you X, Y, and Z dollars. And really, they starting to look more and more at the HBCUs. The coach at Alabama A&M, he was assistant coach last year. He told them folks that you have folks coming looking at HBCU, not only their games, but their practice. They looking for these players. They know where the talent is. It's just sometimes you get overlooked in high school. But when you go to an HBCU, most of the time, our players, whatever sport it is, we work 10 times harder to get to that next level. You get somebody that go to Ohio State, Michigan, or Ole Miss, or Notre Dame, they slacking. That's why they don't pan out in the league, them big PWI players. So that's how I look at it.
Yep, and I'm gonna tell you, man, we because they coming for us. They coming for us. MAGA, and I'm gonna tell you, all them PWIs, people don't like when all them PWIs MAGA, all of them MAGA, all they conferences MAGA, all them power fours, they are MAGA.
Like I told him, y'all got so much money, so much TV endorsements, so much contracts, this and that. Why y'all come bothering us? We don't go up there and say, hey, look, you want to come down to the SWAC? Y'all always goddamn it come down and say you want to come up to that. You know, like I said, man, the craziest thing to me I've seen in the portal, and this is just my opinion, the SWAC Defensive Player of the Year comes out of Grambling. Instead of him staying at Grambling, he goes to South Carolina, a bottom feeding SEC team. I'm still dumbfounded by that. I'm like, bro, South Carolina don't beat nobody, man. They just play on TV every week for whatever reason because of the SEC contracts. So I don't get that. But I wonder how much that young man was paid, though.
Let me learn you a secret, man. Let me learn you a secret. It is an open secret because you find people on every level in every job doing it. We still think we have to prove to them we are good enough.
True. That's true.
We still proving we are good enough. And when people have you,
hold on. Marty said he's at Ole Miss now. So Marty, the linebacker from Grambling, the defensive player of the year, went from South Carolina to Ole Miss. I just had to read that. I'm sorry, brother, but I had to read that one, man. Oh, okay, the game back on, man. All right, man.
All right.
We'll talk after the game. I open up the link.
Welcome back to the Athletics and Assembly Center. Jackson State
y'all
21 lead.
Y'all can't see me. I'm look, I'm smacking on the sideline. This is my blue crabs. I'm smacking on the sideline. I'm about to get out of here.
I tell you, I just remember him being tenacious on the boards. I mean, it wasn't a ball come off the rim and his hand wasn't attached to, or he didn't pull down. But just beginning to get to know him throughout the years, coach, and hearing other people talk about it, he's a better person than he was a basketball player. And that's saying a lot.
As Kevion hits that free throw, the thing about him, coach, when he gave up basketball in the NBA to be a minister, he never looked back. Never looked back on it. You had people saying, oh, you could have used that money to build a church. You could have did this. It was so many people coming at him, and he just held steadfast to that, man. He's a remarkable guy.
Well, Coach, I remember telling former Jackson State women basketball coach, Tamika Reed, that sometimes your call is greater than your career. And apparently that's what happened with Pastor Mann, that his call was greater than his career.
Wow. Jackson State extends to a 42-21 lead. Steal by Kevion. Ahead to McDaniel. Trying to get it to Deshaun. He tried to save it. Ball loose. Grant picks it up. Getting it to McMillan. And they're playing hot potato with it now, Coach. McMillan for three. Yes.
That was befitting that McMillan shoots that 3-point bucket after all the hustle he put on display getting that rebound.
Coach, you got to get some of these meatballs.
No, go ahead, Coach. Coach, you look like you at the Super Bowl party. And there's another steal by Kevion Hunt.
He was fouled on his way to the basket. Wow. Jackson State having its way with Mississippi Valley. Marcus said that, we're talking about
Kenny Banks said Pastor Mann is my nephew.
Valley needs to do to improve
much respect, brother.
And upon this season, he said he's big on the bigs, and he said Daniel Umo needs to give him a little bit more.
I agree, Coach. I agree.
So Jackson State inbounds. McMillan.
Say please, say no diddy after that one.
Mansell, Kevion Hunt, Grant, and Deshaun Ruffin. They are your Jackson 5. Whoa, what a move.
All right, big man.
Grant underneath.
Wow, what a two-man game between Mansell and Grant, the two big for Jackson State. Mansell attacks the paint and then dumps it off to Grant.
Looks like Jackson State is having fun out there, Coach.
They do, Coach, and that's the fourth foul on.
So they got the twin towels in the game.
Foul on Umo?
Yes, sir, it is. It looked like he's getting ready to be replaced by number 21 for Mississippi Valley, and that's Jair Horton.
Grant completes the three-point play. Jackson State 48, Mississippi Valley State 21. Valley will inbound the basketball, trailing big in this ball game. Next up for Jackson State, they will have a game on Monday night against Arkansas Pine Bluff and the Doctor. Valley in the front court to our left here in the second half. Shot clock down to 6 for Mississippi Valley. Valley has to do something with it right away, and that is a shot clock violation.
Big violation.
Wow, great defense by the Tigers of Jackson State.
Starting to unravel.
At one point in the ladies' game, Ruthie Bugwa was 100% from the field.
Hey,
and
thank you all for watching and tuning
as well.
in.
And in this
Comment.
game, Grant is 5 of 5
Hit the
from
like
the field
button.
and 1 of 1 from the free throw line.
That's amazing.
It is, Coach, and he's leading the team with 11 points.
Romeo Mansell in the lane, drives, puts it up off the glass, could not finish. Long rebound goes to Mississippi Valley. Stolen by Deshaun Ruffin to Mansell. Mansell hits the floor, keeps it alive. Deshaun shoots on the right side, and it's good.
Wow, 3-point shot again.
Ooh.
How fitting is it for Deshaun to
He's heating up.
shoot that three after the hustle he put on show to get that rebound?
Jackson State by 30. Three-pointer for Valley, it's no good.
Uh-oh.
Tipped around, controlled by Grant. McMillan for 3 from the left side.
Oh.
And it is good.
Wow, Coach. You said it, Coach. They're having fun.
They're in trouble. Trouble.
54-21. Jackson State having its way with Mississippi Valley.
Wow, Coach.
They're showing that replay of Mansell saving that ball into the hands of Deshaun Ruffin.
It's trouble, trouble, trouble.
Grant to McMillan for 3, and it is good. Jackson State having its way with Mississippi Valley, 54-21. We'll take a 1-minute break and come back on the Tiger Sports Network and the SWAC Digital Network.
I said this wasn't going to be close. Y'all thought I was joking.
Hey, yo, SWAC fans, the 2025 Starry SWAC men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick will take place from Tuesday, March 11th through Saturday, March 15th at the Gateway Center Arena in Atlanta's Airport District. The tournament will feature the top 10 teams from the SWAC competing for championship titles with 2 NCAA tournament berths on the line. All 14 games will be broadcast live on ESPN Digital Networks. For more information on the 2025 Starry SWAC men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick, visit SWAC.org.
We are exactly what you think. We are not at all what you think. We are past, present, and future, all in one. Because the best way to honor our history is to make history. General Motors, honored to sponsor the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside. Gatorade, is it in you?
Here today, Coach. It's like graduation.
It really.
You all right? Back in the studio?
Oh, you can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, wow.
I can hear you loud and clear. Oh, what a block by Mississippi Valley's Rayshawn McGregory.
Yeah, Kevion was going to throw that up as an alley-oop. He shut it down. What a three-point shot by number 32, Moses Horn, 6'2" freshman out of Littleton, Colorado.
Wow, what a sequence for Mississippi Valley.
Valley said, we ain't dead yet. We just on life support.
By 30, 54-24 over the Delta Devils of Mississippi Valley. Deshaun in the lane off the glass, and it's good.
And he gets fouled, Coach.
All right.
He's an amazing basketball player, Coach.
He is, Coach, I tell you.
I'm serious.
And that's his 11th point of the afternoon. Coach, let me give you a couple of stats. Jackson State shooting 57% from the field.
Wow.
55% from the three-point line, and 71% from the free throw.
Wow. Another timeout on the floor. We'll take a 1-minute break as well. This is the SWAC Digital Network and the JSU Sports Network.
Well, once Deshaun Ruffin gets started, it's over.
Today we celebrate the young, black, and fearless. You are the creator, envisioning new worlds and making them real. You are seen as a storyteller, weaving tales that inspire and connect on a whole new level. You are a motivator. Your passion hits different and ignites purpose in others.
All right, basketball scores from around the SWAC in the men's game. UAPB 47, Alcorn 67. Second half, 5 minutes left. Grambling 47, Alabama State 41. Second half, 13 minutes left. Southern 8, Alabama A&M 5. First half with 15 minutes left. Bethune-Cookman 15, Perry View 19. First half, 11 minutes left. And Texas Southern and FAMU will start at 5 p.m.
It's a beautiful Saturday here in Jackson, Mississippi. Deshaun Ruffin at the free throw line for JSU. Trying to complete the and one, and he does. Jackson State 57, Mississippi Valley 24. Valley has only scored 24 points in this game today.
Wow.
And they throw it away. The Delta Devils on their trip down the floor threw the ball away, and it will go back to Jackson State with the Tigers leading 57-24.
One of the keys to victory for both teams was to limit the turnovers. Mississippi Valley has 12, Jackson State only 3.
I know Coach Williams has got to like that. McMillan to Deshaun. Deshaun for 3 from the near side. It's no good. Rebound goes to Moses Horn of the Delta Devils. Sanders being played by McMillan. Sanders left of the lane. Now he gets it back. Sanders penetrates. Nice dish to Umo, and it is good.
I thought Umo was going to throw that one down, Coach. He just laid it up softly.
Yeah, Umo had all right to tear it down, but he did not, Coach. He wanted to save JSU a little money.
He did, Coach.
Oh, he's a big old boy. Grant, now he gonna try to
give it over.
Puts it in and was fouled.
That's a
big dude, man.
That's a big battle with 2 big men.
That's a big man.
Wow, Jackson State extends to a 59-26 lead. We're at the Athletics.
Women scored almost 80. Let's hope the men do the same. We whooping Maga Valley State like
Coach, is it me or number
like they whooped Max Mellon?
Mississippi Valley.
Is that Ed?
That's Jonathan Pace. You look at his face, he look like Shadur Sanders.
That's my man.
The hair and everything.
Let me take a look at him.
Hey, what's up, brother?
He sure does. He sure does. Grant at the line for Jackson State, and it is good.
Wow. 14 points for Grant, 2 rebounds. One block in 17 minutes of play on this afternoon.
34-point lead for Jackson State. Valley in the lane. That shot no good. The rebound to McMillan of JSU. Dorian McMillan.
Ooh.
Pulls for three.
Ooh.
Off the back iron. No
Boy,
good.
if he'd have made that, I was running out of here.
The Delta Devils. Jonathan Pace, the freshman out of Gulfport, Mississippi, with that rebound. Valley, a wild three-pointer right there. I know George didn't like that.
And Markel Petro, 6'3" senior out of Rosedale, Mississippi.
Yeah, George Ivory cannot like that shot. He just jacked it up, Coach.
And Coach, guess what he's about to do, Coach?
Take him out.
I see the 1400 club over there.
Donovan Sanders comes.
Y'all see him over there? Yeah, the 1400.
He's a good player, Coach.
He really is. He's real sound. He plays hard. He has 7 points and 2 assists on this afternoon.
Out of Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, now playing for Mississippi Valley State. Bounce pass down low to Grant. Grant with his back to the basket, working against Umo. Grant puts it up, couldn't finish, but Grant goes to the line.
Give me those, give me those, give me those.
Grant got a little pep in his step this afternoon.
Yeah, he did. He's got these fans next to us. They're arguing back and forth over nothing.
Hey, I mean, over nothing.
Over nothing, Coach. They're sitting up arguing about Grant should have made that shot. Grant is at the free throw line, and it is good.
It's 15 points for Grant.
Jackson State 61, Mississippi Valley 26. And if you watching, saying I'm talking about, I know these fans.
That's right.
Oh, my bad, Miss Whitley. I'm glad you corrected me. She said that's the 1400 collective.
Second free throw.
1400 club gets sensitive when you mix them up.
I
bet. Hey, I do not want you country pilgrims coming down here to mess with me. And country folks, stay up there. I apologize now.
Give up 82 points a game, and JSU is 20 points away from that, or 18.
She corrected me. I'm glad you did.
Three-point attempt for the Delta.
I want them country pilgrims coming to mess with me. I'm good.
Rebound by the Tigers.
The Tigers have scored 22 points this half. Valley has only scored 5.
Kevion Hunt in the lane, can't finish. Rebound by Mississippi Valley. The Delta Devils. Foul called on Jackson State. 13:09 to go here in the second half.
I appreciate that, Ms. Willie.
In this game at all. It was tied at 9. That's as close as Valley has come in this game. It was tied at 9. It was also tied at 5.
Wow.
Antonio Sisk will trigger the ball in for Mississippi Valley. Valley working that left lane, left baseline, and Grant commits that foul.
That's a foul, bro. Come on now.
He didn't do anything.
Come on, dog.
There will be a foul on
That's a foul.
Jackson State.
That'll be Rayshawn McGregor.
Yeah, that's all foul.
Junior out of Houston, Mississippi. Go to the line and shoot 2.
He's out of Houston, Mississippi. Taking his time at the line, shoots and hits it.
What's up with that tambourine?
Hometown hero.
I'm trying to figure that out myself. I keep hearing it.
He should be, Coach. That's his homeboy, Chris Jones. So Rayshawn McGregory with his second free throw attempt, and it is good. He hits them both.
He sure did, Coach.
Jackson State 62, Mississippi Valley 28. Here in the second half.
And that's Valley's 7th point of this half.
Oh, my goodness.
Southern. That lady at Southern. Her tambourine. Oh, my gosh.
Here's Deshaun in the lane. Dishes it to Grant, and he throws it down.
That's a grown man dunk there. That's a grown man dunk.
set this place on fire as Grant and Jackson State extends to a 64-30 lead.
Let's look at the replay here, Coach.
Look at that. Ooh, grown man dunk.
Wow. He threw that down over Jonathan Pace. And a shot blocker will get dunked on from time to time.
That's true, Coach.
Pace almost had it, though, Coach. I think he may have had his hand on it, but a travel call on JSU with 12:14 to go.
That's probably one of his best moves of the season.
Mississippi Valley, Alvin Stredick out of Bay City, Texas. Wow. This will wrap up the first half of play in SWAC basketball. Jackson State, well, actually on Monday night when they host Arkansas Pine Bluff. Shot in the lane for the Delta Devils, no good. Valley keeps it alive on the offensive end. Three-point attempt from the right side. It's in and out. These shots not going down for Mississippi Valley, but that one does. And pulls Valley just a tad bit closer.
Jair Horton, 6'6" junior, out of Nashville, Tennessee, throws that hook shot in and scores a basket for Mississippi Valley.
64-32, Jackson State with the lead, and we have a 1-minute timeout on the floor. We're back after this on the SWAC Digital Network and the JSU Sports Network.
All right, let's go back over these basketball scores. We got a minute left for timeout. Grambling 56, Alabama State 44, Southern 14, Alabama A&M 5. Grambling is in the second half. Alabama and Southern are still in the first. UAPB 52, Alcorn 69, 2 minutes left. So Alcorn look like they're going to win. And Bethune-Cookman 15, Fairview 19, first half, 11 minutes left. So look like Grambling might get a little something, might get a little props back.
The Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCU's vision of unity and purpose. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Yeah.
Music to my ears.
Yeah, out of all the calls they missed tonight, that one there, that was definitely an and one on that dunk. Yes.
Out of the timeout, Juan Reyna is in the ball game for Jackson State. Reyna's biggest game this year came against Southern Mississippi. He helped send that game into overtime before Southern Miss started pulling some shenanigans to win that game.
Yeah.
Samuels has it for JSU. He's a good ball handler. Hoover in the lane off the glass. He is fantastic, Coach.
He is, Coach, with the left hand, the freshman out of Yazoo City, Mississippi.
Yazoo City.
Looked like he was uncomfortable, but I think what happened was his shoe almost came off. Valley in the meantime trying to respond, and a foul is going to be called on Jackson State. Kawandrick Samuel picks up that foul. He's out of Callaway High School, also played at Colin Community College.
Wow.
So Mississippi Valley inbounds the basketball. Valley in all green with the white numbers. Valley in the lane. They get it out to Moses Horn, trying to go inside. Horn hits the floor, and he draws the foul on Jackson State. But we're still without the services. Jackson State is still without the services of Jamie Mitchell. He suffered an injury an abdominal injury, and he is not. He may miss some few some games.
That ain't good.
Well, that's unfortunate because he was playing really good this year, Coach.
Valley inbounds, turnaround shot, no good. They fight for the loose ball, and it's controlled by Juan Reyna III of Jackson State. Reyna almost had it knocked away. Samuel out to Reyna for three. It's no good.
Wow.
They get it. Another three-point attempt. It's no good. Jackson State keeps it alive. Ball on the floor, bodies on the floor. And they call a jump ball, and I'm trying to see where the possession arrow points it towards, Coach.
It is going to Jackson State.
I see a little guy running around here with this Patrick Mahomes jersey on. I need to have a talk with him.
Check his credentials, Coach.
Yeah, check his credentials.
See, is he bandwagon or is he for real?
Yeah, I think he's a little old bandwagon. So Kennedy at the line for Jackson State. He's a big old boy, shoots, and it is no good. He has struggled from the free throw line, but Jackson State keeps it alive.
That's number 12, Dylan Williams, sophomore out of Compton, California, that keeps that ball alive.
Reyna in the
doing something right.
Goes up with it, no good, but Reyna draws the foul.
Reyna gonna shoot every time he get on the floor. You heard me? Every time.
His fingers looked like they had been jammed and ran to the trainer, and they pulled it out. And once they snapped it back in place, he got right back in the ball.
Ain't no way. If that was me, Coach, ain't no way. First of all, nobody gonna touch it.
Reyna.
If my finger's dislocated, nobody's gonna touch it. They're gonna have to call me an amalam.
You heard Rod J say amalam. What?
You're gonna need some anesthesia and everything.
Oh, what? Coach, they gotta put me to sleep. So they just snapped it back in place.
They just snapped it back in place, and he called to go back in the game.
No, sir.
He sure did, and he made that great play down there on the offensive end.
Cause see, what they would first of all, what they would tell me, man, stop crying.
Coach, you'll be holding your leg, and they'll say, is it your leg or your hand?
Ooh. Nice move by the Delta Devils. 9:29 to play.
He tried.
Here in the second half. It's Jackson State 68, Mississippi Valley 32.
And that's big Jonathan Pace, 6'9" freshman out of Gulfport, Coach. He can really get off the floor.
That's a good young man now.
2 shots here for Pace.
Wow. Jackson State 6.
Yeah, be fresh. Hey, I can't listen to Rob J when we're losing.
Valley,
I'll be mad.
32.
Him and that other one, man. Man, that football game, that is hilarious to me.
Softball star Jace Jackson making an appearance here today. JSU 68, Valley 33. JSU cruising right now with under 10 minutes to go here in the second half. Juan Reyna from the left elbow. Now Reyna in the lane, and he is called for traveling.
Yeah, the official called him, Coach. He did a spin move, and that pivot leg just kept on spinning.
Coming up on 9 minutes to play here in the second half. Valley needs to get something going.
Man, Valley can get on that bus, get back to Itapena. It's a wrap.
Won 2 games in the conference. Here's a shot from deep for Valley. No good. Delta Devils beat Arkansas Pine Bluff, and he also defeated Prairie View. That win over Pine Bluff ended a 12-game losing streak for Mississippi Valley.
Coach, an update on Jackson State Grant. He has 18 points, 7 of 7 from the field and 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's
100%, Coach.
Wow.
Coach Canterville just hit the floor. He fell on his back. And
you hit him stats for Grant? That's man.
His headband.
Yeah, it's valid, but hell, still
hard.
It counts.
I'm trying to see if you can see the replay, but he hit the floor hard. He was going up with it, and he's staying in the game.
Yeah, Coach. All those muscles he got, Coach, it just helped him bounce back off the floor.
Wow. He hit the floor. Fell on his
oh Lord, how is that not a concussion?
He was able to get right back up.
That's a concussion.
And the officials went to the replay booth and to see if it was any type of flagrant foul,
Jesus.
But it wasn't, just 2 shots.
My goodness.
At the line for Jackson State is
that hurt.
Dylan Canterville, 6'5", 225 pounds.
Yeah, but guard, Rainer, when he get in the game, it's a wrap. He's shooting.
Line now. He has to improve upon that as he shoots and misses that. He kind of shoots with his wrist. It's kind of shot put instead of doing the whole form of shooting a free throw. So, I mean, I'm not an expert free throw shooter, but looking at him, and he's kind of
what I would have him to do is step back off the line a little bit.
Ed, you so right
and that's
about Josh Allen and the DI. After you told me that yesterday,
step back,
I went and watched those interviews.
It'll fall right in for him.
The same people that voted Lamar Jackson as the best quarterback in the league
tend to shoot for the Delta Devils.
Voted for Josh Allen to be the MVP.
Moses in the lane puts it up.
Imagine that.
But he was fouled on the play. At the line for Mississippi Valley State will be Moses Horn, 6'2" freshman from Littleton, Colorado. I know another guy from Colorado that used to work here. Knowing good and well, I like the Kansas City Chiefs. They ain't tried to call me and ask me to come down to New Orleans. No, as a matter of fact, I have a lot of NFL friends, and I hadn't heard not one word from them.
Really?
And they know there's only one person in Mississippi that likes the Chiefs.
I agree with you. The other one, Coach, is my mother-in-law.
Oh, your mother? Oh, that's right, Coach.
Yeah, she been a diehard Chiefs fan for a long time.
Rainer for 3, no good. His three's not falling for Jackson State lately. But JSU underneath had it blocked. But they are going to call a foul on Valley's Alvin Stredick. Stredick transferred from the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. 7:46 to go, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take a 1-minute break as well. Stay with us. We're back after this.
All right, update on them scores again. Let's see if anything's changed. Well, I know it's changed. UAPB 60, Alcorn 77, 21 seconds left. Alcorn will win that one. Grambling 65, Alabama State 56, 5 minutes left. Southern 21, Alabama A&M 20, 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Bethune-Cookman 29, Perry View 38, first half, 3 minutes left. And FAMU and Texas Southern is just underway. Nobody scored yet. So this Southern and Alabama A&M game is looking pretty good. I'm going to see if I can find it.
We are not at all what you think. We are past, present, and future, all in one. Because the best way to honor our history is to make history. General Motors, honored to sponsor the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry
Doc say AD had
The game is changing.
a double-double today for the Mavs.
Never will.
I think AD gonna have to be 38 hot. When it comes to playoff time, that man gonna have something to prove.
It's called supply and demand, Coach.
Out of the timeout, Cannaville hits that free throw, Coach.
Yeah, he did. He took his time with it.
That's his first free throw of the night. He's 1 of 5 from the line, extending JSU's lead to 69-35. JSU's largest lead has been 36 points in this game.
Cannaville has 5 points and 8 rebounds tonight.
So we hit them both.
Yeah, he got 6 points and 8 rebounds.
I'll take that.
70-35.
I'll take the damn 10 and 10. Yeah.
Here's Mississippi Valley now with the basketball. Moses passes underneath, and that shot is no good. Valley just cannot connect here this evening.
Coach, they had to score over 14 points this half.
Wow. JSU swings it into the hands of Samuel. Rayner now with the basketball. JSU going with its reserves. They're doing a pretty good job.
They really are, Coach, and they're playing great team ball. They're looking for Rayner to get this shot off here.
Rayner floater in the lane.
Rayner is not going to.
Here's Hoover for 3. Wow.
There we go.
This freshman here is going to be something great for
you. There you go, homeboy. Bacard, that's your man.
2 rebounds, 10 points, and 2 rebounds for Hoover out of Yazoo City.
Jackson State 73, Mississippi Valley 35.
Ooh.
There's a dunk by the Delta Devils.
Jonathan Pace, 6'9" freshman out of Gulfport, Mississippi. And Rayner drains a 3. Coach from Clinton.
Rayner heating up.
He was way out there, Coach.
Rayner heating up.
Jackson State having a good time here this evening against Mississippi Valley. Coach putting in his reserves. Here's a deep 3 for the Delta Devils. Just won't fall. They get it right back.
And get it right away.
By Jackson State. JSU in transition. Here's
Wow. Wow.
Samuel again, Coach, on the assist. He throws
wow.
it in. Cannaville flushes.
Oh, my goodness.
What an alley-oop.
Jackson State celebrating as they have opened up a 78-37 lead over Valley, and they continue to show this on the replay. Cannaville, perfect pass.
Wow.
He jumped up there like he was sponsored by Nike.
Cannaville, who throws it down, and Jackson State having its way now with Mississippi Valley 78.
Man, say sponsored by Nike.
You know, and I get people asking me, why do you always call it? Why do you have to say Mississippi Valley? Well, I do that in tribute to Valley's former announcer, Mr. Claiborne Davis, and he would say that when he would announce Valley's games in Itabena.
Wow.
Here's Rayner for 3. Oh, my.
Rayner's on fire, Coach. And the bench is loving every minute.
Rayner is not playing with y'all today.
By far, Jackson State's biggest win.
Jackson State on an 13-2 run right now, Coach.
Wow. Samuel lays it in. And
they gonna put 100 up on Valley.
At Mississippi
They're
Valley.
They're going to put 100 up on Cold Valley.
37. Goodness gracious, Coach.
Wow. Goal.
Jackson State taking out his frustrations from that Southern game against these Delta Devils. Did Valley say anything bad about Jackson State this week?
No, Coach. I just think it's one of those games, Coach, where Jackson State put things together, and this is the results here.
4:58 to go. George Ivory calls a timeout. And we'll take another 1-minute break.
No, George, timeout ain't going to help you, dog. It's a wrap. It's just a wrap, young brother. That's that. Hey, that's the ass whooping. Damn, Valley.
Ayo, swag fans, the 2025 Starry Swag men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick will take place from Tuesday, March 11th through Saturday, March 15th at the Gateway Center Arena in Atlanta's Airport District. The tournament will feature the top 10 teams from the SWAC competing for championship titles with 2 NCAA tournament berths on the line. All 14 games will be broadcast live on ESPN digital networks. For more information on the 2025 Starry SWAC men's and women's basketball tournaments presented by Buick, visit SWAC.org.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
But what MAGA Valley, that's what you get for going taking your ass up there to go perform for Trump.
Starry.
JSU did
Today
what you
we
supposed to
celebrate
get
the
done
young,
as soon as you
black,
came back.
and fearless.
Whoop your ass.
Whether you are a creator, a storyteller, a motivator, or an activist, you are a change maker, and the future is yours. Be bold, drive change.
Trailing big to Jackson State, 83-37. Wow, this has been a clinic for Jackson State.
It really has, Coach, in the offense and defensive end.
Jackson State by 46 over Mississippi Valley. JSU has a slogan, a fundraiser called JSU by 40, and the fans have turned that into a cheer. And they want Jackson State to beat everybody by 40 in every sport.
Every sport.
Yeah, it's possible in football, possible in basketball. It won't happen in baseball.
It won't happen, Coach. Or softball.
Or softball, or soccer. It can happen in bowling. I want to say
that's right.
Congratulations to the JSU bowling team. They had a fair showing in its tournament down in D'Iberville, Mississippi. Samuel at the line, hits 1 of 2. Jackson State extends to an 84-37 lead over the Delta Devils of Mississippi Valley. Oh, he had a wide open shot. He just didn't take it.
He did, Coach. Everybody was waiting on him to shoot it, Coach. I tell you what, Valley hadn't given up, though, Coach. I tell you, I like the spirit of these young men here at Valley. They still trying to play basketball.
Markel Petro gives it to McGregor, and he does not get it to go. McGregor, he cannot finish. Jackson State trying to add to its lead, and the officials stop play with 3:54 left to go. Again on Monday night, Jackson State will host Arkansas Pine Bluff. In other conference games today, I can tell you that Grambling is leading Alabama State 72-65 with 2 minutes to go there. Alabama A&M leading Southern 25-23 with under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Prairie View leading Bethune-Cookman at the break 40-37, and Alcorn defeated Arkansas Pine Bluff 79-60. All right, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Again, Coach, as we just talk about your comings and goings, Coach, you have a lot on your plate. I know you're on the bench every Thursday as a judge, Hinds County judge, and you're in the pulpit on Sundays. So how's everything going? How do you juggle that busy schedule?
Well, we actually been busy like this all my life. Actually, about 1 o'clock this morning, Byron Police Department came by to get a warrant signed, and you witnessed warrants being signed even as I served here, calling the game with you. Coach, one of my greatest abilities has been my availability. And whether it's ministry, whether it's police work, whether it's on the bench, I try to do whatever I can to be available for my community, because it's important that that you serve in the capacity. Once I became a servant, I categorize myself as a servant leader, and I always want to be that person that the community can depend on. So I really love that title, being a servant leader, and being my greatest ability being my availability.
All right, out of the timeout. Cannaville, he's feeling it now, Coach, from the free throw line.
He really is, Coach. And he is 3 of 7 from the free throw line for 9 points on tonight.
Wow.
And he hits that one, Coach. He's 4 of 8 for 10 points.
And he comes out to high fives by his coaching staff and his teammates. Jackson State 86, Mississippi Valley 37.
Jackson State is on an 18-2 run in the last 3 minutes and 44 seconds.
Wow.
Wow.
Up next for Mississippi Valley, they will travel to Lorman, Mississippi to play Alcorn State on Monday night. Another in-state rivalry for the Delta Devils. Valley inbound. Shot in the lane is off the glass.
No, good shot
for the Delta Devils.
That's 35. Jonathan Pace, 6'9" freshman out of Gulfport, Mississippi.
Under 4 minutes to go. JSU with the basketball. Here's a three by Rayner.
Make it rain.
It is raining threes in the AAC, and Rayner is caught on fire in here.
Rayner making it rain.
Jackson State by 50 over Mississippi Valley.
Damn.
Coach, we talked about the accuracy of Rayner and how he can shoot those threes. He just hadn't been in the game much.
They're going to put 100 up on Valley.
All right, again, the reserves in the ball game. Rayner has it. Once he gets going, he doesn't know when to stop, Coach.
That's a shooter, Coach. That's a shooter's mentality.
Shot by Jackson State, no good. Reserves in the ball game for JSU as Mo can rest his starters. As Jackson State looks towards Monday's game with Arkansas Pine Bluff. Delisle Williams in the ball game for Jackson State. Juan Reyna also in the ball game for JSU. Kawandrick Samuel in the game for the Tigers. David McDaniel and Ebo Wilson. They are your Jackson 5. That free throw for Mississippi Valley is good with 2:43 left.
And Coach, we must give credit to Jonathan Pace, this 6'9" freshman out of Gulfport. He has played a really good game off of the bench for Mississippi Valley.
Both free throws made by the Delta Devils. Jackson State 89, Mississippi Valley 41. Rayner for three. It's in and out.
Oh, man.
No good.
Wow.
They almost made that one.
I don't know how it bounced out on that one, Coach.
Coach, I was told he could be one of the best shooters since Mo Williams.
Wow.
Here at Jackson State.
That's a great accomplishment there.
Rayner puts it up and does not get it to go, but he draws the foul.
Rayner ain't passing the collection.
Most of these guys that's on the floor
right now
play well in practice, and he wants to reward them with some game time. So they've had plenty of game time tonight.
Yeah, they did, Coach.
Some of the fans starting to make their way to the exits. Well, some still here, Coach.
Coach, the majority are still here. They did
Majority.
all the walking in the beginning of the game, Coach.
Yeah, they're tired now.
They tired. Good crowd here this afternoon.
Ain't no good crowd, man. Now, come on now. Good victory, but ain't no good crowd now.
90-41 over Mississippi Valley. Again, a lot of talent here on the Jackson State basketball team. They could be a problem for some teams come SWAC tournament time.
Well, Dep always play and win in tournaments and stuff. And what you see here, Coach, is young players that hadn't played much get experience, and you can't rush experience.
Coach, when you have a game that's out of hand like this, if you Coach Williams, what do you work on?
Well, you hold these reserves to the same level that you would a starter.
Starters,
because
that's
they
right.
go through the same regiments, they go through the same plays. He want to make sure that they don't play recklessly, that they stay sound, and he's watching everything that they do in game formation.
90 seconds left to go.
Well, I thought they would get 100.
State 90,
Never mind.
Mississippi Valley 41. A foul called.
But anyway, that's a good ass whooping. Valley, your administration.
Coach
I hope that trip to Maga Valley
out of your mind. Does this
be a long, quiet one tonight?
Coach, one win takes care of any loss. A win, it heals all pain, Coach.
And that loss to Southern, then you had some of the Southern folk coming over yapping. I'm like, how can you yap when your football team lost twice in 1 year to Jackson State?
And I believe you said you didn't see them after those games, did you?
I did see them, but I didn't. You know, I knew they weren't feeling well, and I was like, you know, be safe going back to Baton Rouge. But I didn't get the same courtesy when Jackson State lost the other night.
No, you didn't. Coach.
No, you were there standing. You with me, Coach?
I was standing right there, Coach, and I was shocked. Well, I really wasn't, but
Jackson State almost threw it away. Shot from the top, no good for the Tigers. It's garbage time here at the AAC. Coming up on a minute to go.
Come on.
Debo trying to score underneath, and he was fouled. 1:01 left to play.
McDaniel must be a team favorite, Coach, because every player, even the trainers, were standing up when he attempted those two shots.
I think he is, Coach. I think he is. I've been to several practices. And, you know, he's been doing a lot of rehab work, and they really, really like this young man. He's a quiet young man.
He is, Coach.
And they really, really like him.
Ebo missed the first of two shots from the free throw line. And one of the crowd coaches tell him to take his time.
Oh,
she knows everything. Ebo missed it. That shot, no good.
That's McDaniel again, Coach.
McDaniel put up about 5 shots. Ain't hit nothing.
Trying to get it to him, Coach.
Under a minute to go. McDaniel lost it, goes up with it.
Oh! Get it, McDaniel.
Pat your head, young man. Pat your head.
His first basket for Jackson State, and the fans love it. Jackson State 92, Mississippi Valley 42. Wow, Coach.
Great game tonight.
Absolutely. Step back shot by Moses for the Delta Devils. No good. They try to save it. They do. And a foul is called on Jackson State with 9 seconds left.
Man, it's a beatdown, man.
9 seconds to go, and Jackson State will improve to 7-3 with this win tonight over Mississippi Valley. Great game tonight for Jackson State to get back in the win column after that disappointing and devastating loss to Southern University.
Southern.
Tambourine Man continues to play, and that'll do it as Jackson State will just work out this clock. And the Tigers rebound from that loss to Southern with a big win today over Mississippi Valley State.
That wasn't no big win. That was a slaughter.
All right, Coach, overall thoughts on this one?
Great game, great rebounding game for the Tigers of Jackson State. And, Coach, again, they protected the ball, didn't turn it over that much, and just a well put together ball game by the Tigers of Jackson State. It was good to see some of the reserves get a lot of time in this game, and just a great overall game played. I also want to commend Mississippi Valley and their coaching staff. These young men never gave up. They consistently played hard throughout the whole game. And I tell you, Coach, it's not going to be that way all the time in the Valley.
All right, Coach. Well, that'll do it for us on the SWAC Digital Network. Thank you so much for watching. Please join us back again for exciting Jackson State basketball on the SWAC Digital Network. We'll keep it here for the JSU Sports Network. We'll hear from Mo Williams. That's coming up in 2 minutes on the Tiger Sports Network.
Well, that was a game. I kind of expected that, and I didn't think anything different. So, hey, thank you all. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channels, please subscribe. And also, man, hit the share button. We ain't gonna watch no bowling now. But hey, that was Jackson State and probably one of their best games that they played all season, man. Eden fell down. But hey, like I said, once again, thank you so much. And if anybody got something to say, I will drop the link and hit this. I got a little bit more time before I get to go to bingo. You know, Saturday night is my bingo night. I'm old now. I ain't even thinking about going out there to none of that Bourbon and none of that Bourbon Street, none of that stuff. I ain't even it ain't even crossed my mind. New Orleans have hosted 11 Super Bowls. I've been to 2 out of the 11. So hey, I've seen it all, man. But if you got something to say, you want to talk about Jackson State, want to talk about Valley, want to talk about any of the other schools, and so you're more than welcome to come up. But if not, we're gonna get up out of here. So I give you a few minutes and what's this? A final Jackson State 44, Valley Jackson State, 92, Valley 44. UAPB 60, Alcorn 79, Grambling State 77, Alabama State 67. All right, I see bingo night. That's right, Ms. Whitley. Bango. You right, baby. I gotta go get that. I see got my man Brother Bakari up there also. Well, welcome, brothers. Brother Doc, Brother Bakari. What's going on with y'all?
Boy, you sound like my granddaddy talking about you going to bingo night and shit.
That's right. I'm 50 years of age, man. Hey, it's either bingo night or go out there to the Super Bowl crowd. You know, I'm down here in the city, man. Hey, that Super Bowl is Super Bowling. I ain't got time for that stuff, man. So, yeah, that's where I hang out on the weekend, on Saturdays. What y'all think about the game and what y'all think about the SWACs overall in basketball?
That ass whooping was made from scratch.
Yeah, they put something on Valley, man. That's a rough one, man. You get beat by 50 points, man. You ain't even scored 50 points. Goodness gracious, man.
Hey. Yeah, man. What I say is, man, leave, don't do our little cousins like that, man. You got to take a break on them. You can't treat them like that, man.
Man, that was rough, man.
Hey, look, one thing I can say, Randall made some shots.
Oh, he got him fire. He caught fire. He had what, 3 points?
If Randall ever catch fire, that team we playing against in trouble. Because Randall ain't going to pass that.
Nah.
Randall ain't going
to. He ain't passing out nothing. He get in. Look, he get in off the bench.
He know what his job is. His job is come in, shoot.
He get off the, he come off the bench. He ready to throw them things, man. I say, damn.
He ain't even warm.
No form.
One. Soon as you touch his hand.
Yes.
Rainer let it fly. Rainer let it fly. But you know what, though? This was a good team win, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was glad to see, Rainer make a couple shots. I was glad to see the way the team played. But of course, I'm gonna keep talking about the reason I talk about the guy from Yazoo City so much. Like, it's not that their high school he went to, Yazoo County, was in the district with my old high school. But the dude is good though. He gave him that spark against Southern that brought him back in the game. I don't know if he was injured. I saw that one guy, they say he got a abdominal injury who got the locks in his head. I'm going to tell you, man. I done got you. I can't hardly remember no names. He got the locks, and he's standing in that corner and can shoot them damn threes from that corner. You can't leave him open. I cannot think of his name, but I saw him on the sideline when he said I saw him on the sideline in his street club. But I'm telling you, conference tournament, like Rob J. them say, Jackson State gonna give people some problems, but we are gonna need him. You know, I hope the young man get better soon. You know, not just but for his sake, but yeah, for us too, because he's on the team. But we gonna need that, brother. I'm telling you, this is a. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna pass the mic. I could see us being a top 15 team mid-major next, top 10 mid-major next year, man. The way this youth is looking, man.
I think higher than that.
Because I'm telling you, man, Jackson State is talented. On that, I yield the mic.
Yes. Hey, Sonny Boone, what's good with you, brother?
What's going on with you, man? What's up, Doc? What's up, Bakar?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Speak your piece, my brother.
Well, I pretty much agree with y'all said at halftime about the first or the top 4 teams. But like y'all said, you always got to look out for Grambling. I think maybe a year or two ago, I think after Texas Southern won, they kind of started off a little rough. Then next thing you know, they get to the tournament and they look like the same team everybody expect them to be.
Yeah, definitely. That is definitely true. Yeah.
But I agree with what Bakar said about the team next year and maybe this year is when we can figure out how to best utilize the talent and get the guys playing their best at the right time. I know this team will do something.
Now I think when it comes to tournament time, it's about to get ugly.
Oh yeah. That Johnny Jones in Texas Southern, man, you gotta watch that joker there, man. Did you remember last year they was a 6th seed and they upset Jackson State the first game? I said, goodness gracious. So, but hey, I was at that Southern game, and I would tell people this: that first half, I thought Jackson State was gonna get blown out. I'm serious. But that second half, Jackson State, with the talent that they had, they out-talented Southern. If you look,
we just ran out of gas in the second in overtime.
In overtime, yes, because they out-talented them in the second half. Southern had almost a 12 point lead. I think it was 11, 12 point lead. And I'm like, man, I said, this can't be the same Jackson State team. But that second half, they fought back. And I was like, man, just when Shaggy had that ball at the end, I was like, that's all I can say, man. It is what it is, man. But Ed say Mo got some players coming in. Yeah. Hey, like I said, right now, in football and basketball, recruiting wise, Coach TC and Coach Mo, they above the game. Now, peer review in football is starting to wind it up, man. That class that he got coming in, and Texas Southern, they got a good class.
I'm about to say, look out for them boys because
Texas Southern got a good recruiting class, man. I'm like, phew. But a lot of Texas is ground zero for football talent, man. I mean, you can get what the hell you want out of this state, man. You got some of these young men, 6'7", 6'6", 300 pounders don't even get looked at because it's so many people out here. And they can easily be fined. So it is what it is, man, when it comes to that one, though. But, man, this SWAC tournament, I wish it wasn't in Atlanta, but it's going to be in Atlanta because I think this is going to be one of our better basketball tournaments.
I think it's good. I think it's good to have it in Atlanta, though.
Yeah. Only reason why I say I don't like it in Atlanta is not because of the people or not because of the state. I just wanted to have it where it's a SWAC school. It's located. If it's in the Gulf Coast in Mississippi, I would be extremely excited. But I got it. Atlanta is where people come. But well, people want to come. But I just think if you're gonna have a tournament, have a school, have one of your colleges or universities there, because the SWAC has nothing in Georgia. But don't get me wrong, people will go to Atlanta. Black people, we will go to Houston, Atlanta, Vegas in a minute. Houston, Las Vegas, or Atlanta, we coming. So that's just how I feel, man. But it's nothing wrong with it being there. But I'm like, man, come on, man, because I think this tournament, especially on the men's side, you're gonna have 4 good teams. The women's side, right now, I see Texas Southern, Jackson State, and Southern. Those are top 3 in the women, and then the men, we already talked about those 4. So I think that this is going to be a way better tournament than we think. So, and you know, hey, if I'm wrong, hey, I'm wrong. But I just see this year a whole lot better. Because see, last year I could have told you Grambling was going to win, and I could have told you that Jackson State was going to win the tournaments. But this year, I can't say. Even though Southern is undefeated in conference play and Texas Southern is undefeated in conference play, I can't say both of them going to win the tournament. I'm talking about the men and the women. So.
Oh no, you good. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like I said, the women on the women's side for Texas Southern, that team was built to beat Tamika Reed.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely agreed. Yes. That's why she was smiling like that. But I'm like, hey, you got them that time. So, but that I'm glad somebody in the chat had mentioned it. March 1st, I'm definitely gonna stream that women's game, Texas Southern and Jackson State, because that was personal with her. I'm serious. That was a personal game to that coach. She wanted to embarrass Jackson State, which she did. Hey, it happens sometimes. But hey, what goes around, I mean, what comes around goes around. So, you know, it is what it is, man, though. But, man, hey, I appreciate everybody coming up, man. I got to get up out of here. I got to run because I got to be home before 10 o'clock, man. These folks acting crazy down here, man. So, but thank you all for joining, man. Y'all hit that like button on the way out, man. And, hey, I will holler at y'all again.
And be careful.
I holler at y'all again Wednesday. Any last words, Doc Holliday?
Sure. I'll probably do a Super Bowl show tomorrow afternoon before the game come on. We can talk about the games from today, and I want to get everybody predictions for tomorrow football game.
All right, y'all heard that. Hey, y'all all follow Doc Holliday. Y'all tune into him. Get that Super Bowl prediction show. Sonic Boom. Last words, my brother.
Just thankful for streaming the game, and it's good hopping on with everybody again.
All right, brother McCarty. Last word. Your mic is muted. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Hey, and hold on, brother McCarty. Make sure you tell them how to follow your show, man. Well, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me speak up here. Good. Look, you be careful out there with that damn crazy ass military walking around out there in New Orleans, man.
Yeah, I feel you, brother.
Oh, my channel is man that BBN, Black Business Network. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing something about I'm gonna have some black health food stores. Last week I did grocery stores, black owned grocery store. I did what I did was in Mississippi. I did one in the Delta. Oh man, you know what? The other one's in Detroit. I did one in Detroit, and I did the farm you sent me. I just talk about that because I believe that we need to start. I've already doing it. Like I said, a lot of people call them boycotts. I call it a lifestyle change. I spend my money I drive 50 miles out the way to find a black business. with everything that's going on now, that's what we need to do. See, all these folks that's against DEI and pulling for Trump, they also pulling, they have it at what he doing, trying to mess over HBCU. So what we need to do is make sure them folks don't get none of our dimes, none of our dollars.
At all. But man, hey, I appreciate you brothers coming up and man leaning y'all voice and give me a little rhyme or reason, man. But hey, until next time, man, I'll holler at y'all, brother. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be easy, man.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube, and video downloads. So you can watch cooking shows as you eat airplane food.